Hey, what's up, guys? It's aCHICKENsammich here, and I have a very special guest for this commentary. First of all, I'm going to put out there, it's Modern Warfare 3 this time. Decided I'd toss out an Infinity Ward game with Ghost coming up. And let me introduce my special guest. This is JP, or PJ Randall-Chevik. He is the guy who runs the Octagonal Gaming channel, and is also my best friend. Say hello.
What's up, guys?
Alright, and this one is not going to be so much of a personal topic like the last few videos have been. We're going to talk about the next console cycle, and we're going to start talking about I'm going to be getting the Xbox One.
I'm looking forward to the PS4 myself.
We're not really haters on either generation of the consoles, well, either side. I'm go towards Xbox because my Xbox has kind of been there for a while, and I had a PS3, but I don't play it as much as my Xbox, and the community on the Xbox is just a little bit better, in my opinion.
Yeah, I gotta give you that.
Alright, the technology is roughly the same. PS4 has a little bit more power, but I think Microsoft is going to have an edge on software and user interface. Whereas I think PS4 may have a better deal when it comes to its premium service that it has to charge for online play. So...
yeah, but it's one of those things where I'm already a PlayStation Plus member because I like all of the extra games that you get and whatnot, and I realize they started doing that with the Xbox too, but, you know.
Alright, a talk of the next-gen consoles wouldn't be complete without talking about the games we anticipate the most. As everybody knows, I am a big fan of Titanfall. I am looking forward to the most. It is a game created by the company who created the Modern Warfare series before they were fired from Infinity Ward. And with mechs and all the gameplay I've seen, it just seems like an amazing game, and it looks like it's going to be a lot of fun to play online.
It looks pretty cool. Myself, I'm looking more forward to Destiny. It gives me that feel of sort of a Diablo 2 type situation, like Borderlands 2 had, you know, with the randomized loot and, you know, a big shared world for everybody.
Mm-hmm. Destiny I look forward to too, mostly because of, like, it is made by Bungie and the creators of Halo. And it's going to bring forth a good multiplayer aspect. I like what it's going to be, a class-based system, and I think it's just going to be a lot of fun.
It's open world TF2.
Alright, let's talk about two exclusives, one for the Xbox One and one for NAC. One for the PS4, Project Spark and NAC, respectively, for the consoles. Project Spark is going to be a user-creating game where you can create games, adventures. The demos I've seen have recreated Limbo and a few other games like Geometry Wars within its bounds. I don't know much about NAC. Do you know anything?
Not really, but I mean, it's freaking adorable. It's just very charming. It kind of gives me the feeling of whenever you would see previews for Ratchet and Clank or Jak and Daxter. You know, just kind of one of those feel-good games, it looks to be, at least.
I think we're going to agree that both Project Spark and NAC will be some feel-good games where we can sit down and relax, have our own experiences, and really enjoy what we're playing. Now, enough of the games. Like, we don't know, there isn't much out there outside from, like, Watch Dogs that I really want to play on the next gen. Outside of Call of Duty, Titanfall, Destiny.
The new Need for Speed does look pretty cool.
It does look pretty cool. Well, let's talk about the hopes for the next generation, and mostly the technology. In the technology, I hope they really take what we've known as gaming and take it a little bit beyond, using the interface like the Xbox One, and my hopes is that whenever they bring the dedicated servers in, it is something we can trust and we won't have problems with. I mean, obviously, dedicated servers could have the problems that if they decide to go down or if they're not maintained right on the end of the studios or Microsoft.
Or if they get shut down due to unpopularity.
Shut down due to unpopularity. I'm not going to be able to play, say, Halo. And
Phantasy Star.
Or... like stuff after a year of after the release because they're unpopular. Because games with dedicated servers, such as like MMOs, have had their servers shut down because they were unpopular. I like them. Hopefully, like, they'll take the technology of what they can do with the games and go beyond Like, the Xbox has a snap feature to where you can snap in applications while you're playing, but hopefully they can do something better than that, something more in-depth. I mean, it's a possibility to take an HDMI in port that the Xbox One has to plug a PS4 into it and play PS4 and the Xbox One at the same time on the same screen.
That's a solution for all of us, too.
I know, right? Well, and then, I mean, the technology is pretty good. It's not PC standards, and it's never going to be PC standards, and I will never, ever be a PC elitist. I understand where they're coming from, but they have no reason to go out and bash consoles. Us console players have our reasons for playing consoles over PCs. We have some different games come out, and
it's nice to just be able to pick up a controller and be able to play a game without having to worry about your drivers. And admittedly, that's gone downhill a lot the past 10 years. I mean, you know, especially with the advent of Steam, almost everything's automated. So
yeah, especially with the Steam OS coming out within the next couple
I'm
years.
so psyched for that.
Obviously, I'll have a Steam box to go along with it. That way I can have the PC. Alright, guys, we're going to have to wrap up this commentary. It's been an enjoy having JP here. Make sure to check out Octagonal Gaming and PJ Randall-Chevik. He has a pretty good favorite list.
That's about it right now.
That's about it. Alright, if you like what you like, if you like the video, like it. If you want to see more from us, please